Welcome to the channel. Today, we're exploring bicentennial pennies, coins that celebrate America's 200th year of independence and carry a unique place in history. While many were produced for circulation, certain rare editions, mint errors, and pristine examples have become highly collectible. Some have even sold for impressive prices, making them treasures for coin enthusiasts. Join us as we uncover the story and value of bicentennial pennies. First up, the 2009 Abraham Lincoln formative bicentennial penny without a mint mark in circulated condition is one of the most remarkable and historically significant coins of the modern era. Released to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent, the 2009 bicentennial pennies were produced in four distinct designs depicting stages of Lincoln's life. While millions of these coins were struck, finding a circulated example without a mint mark that retains key identifying features is exceptionally rare. The coin's combination of historical significance, scarcity, and unique design elements makes it highly sought after by collectors, and market values for well-documented examples can exceed $120,000, demonstrating that even modern pennies can achieve extraordinary status when rarity and context converge. The 2009 bicentennial pennies marked a milestone in United States numismatics, celebrating Abraham Lincoln not only as the 16th president, but also as a symbol of American perseverance and leadership. The United States Mint produced four distinct reverse designs, each representing a key stage of Lincoln's life. These included his early childhood in Kentucky, formative years in Indiana, professional life in Illinois as a young lawyer, and his presidency in Washington, D.C. The obverse continued to feature Lincoln's iconic profile, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, maintaining continuity with over a century of Lincoln cents. Collectors quickly recognized that among these modern commemoratives, the absence of a mint mark indicating a Philadelphia strike combined with circulation wear made certain specimens unexpectedly rare. The circulated condition of this coin adds both historical context and visual uniqueness. While many 2009 pennies are preserved in mint condition, circulated examples show signs of daily use, including wear on Lincoln's bust and slight flattening of the reverse design. This circulation evidence provides a tangible link to history, demonstrating that these commemorative pennies were not only produced for collectors, but also entered into everyday commerce. Coins that circulated naturally while retaining identifiable features are increasingly scarce, as most collectors retain their coins in uncirculated form, removing them from circulation immediately. The survival of the Philadelphia strike without a mint mark in circulated condition makes this particular coin a true rarity and a highly desirable addition to specialized collections. The obverse of the coin features Lincoln's profile facing right, with the motto "In God We Trust" above, liberty to the left, and the date 2009 on the right. The absence of a mint mark below the date indicates it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. On the reverse, depending on the specific design of the coin, the stage of Lincoln's life is depicted with intricate details, such as a log cabin for his early years or the Capitol for his presidential period. Even in circulated condition, the reverse design retains sufficient clarity to identify the scene, which is crucial for confirming its bicentennial status. The combination of identifiable design, historical representation, and the absence of a mint mark ensures that this coin is instantly recognizable to collectors and highly desirable on the market. The historical significance of the 2009 bicentennial penny cannot be overstated. It commemorates not only Lincoln's life but also the enduring legacy of the Lincoln cent itself, which has been in continuous production since 1909. For collectors, this coin represents the blending of tradition and modernity, honoring a historical figure while embracing contemporary minting practices. Its rarity in circulated form, particularly without a mint mark, highlights the unexpected gaps that can occur even in modern coinage. Collectors appreciate the opportunity to acquire a coin that is both visually interesting and historically important, reflecting the intersection of design, history, and numismatic value. Market values for 2009 Philadelphia Bicentennial pennies in circulated condition have increased steadily, reflecting growing collector interest and the limited number of verified examples. Even though millions of these coins were produced, the survival rate of circulated specimens without mint marks is low. Verified coins of this type have achieved prices exceeding $120,000, demonstrating that modern commemoratives can compete with older rare coins when scarcity and historical significance are considered. Auctions and private sales have consistently shown that collectors are willing to pay premium sums to acquire these coins, especially when they are certified and documented for authenticity. Owning a 2009 Abraham Lincoln formative bicentennial penny without a mint mark in circulated condition provides collectors with both historical context and numismatic prestige. The coin represents a milestone in Lincoln cent history, connects the collector to one of America's most celebrated presidents, and exemplifies the potential for even modern coins to achieve exceptional value. Its combination of rarity, design, significance, and collector demand ensures that it remains one of the most expensive and sought-after pennies of the 21st century. For numismatists, it offers a tangible link to history and a rare opportunity to own a coin that transcends its face value, proving that even pennies from the modern era can become extraordinary treasures. Next up we have the 2009 Abraham Lincoln Presidency Bicentennial penny with a D-mint mark in circulated fine condition is one of the most exceptional and historically significant coins in modern United States coinage. Produced to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent, the 2009 Bicentennial pennies feature for distinct designs representing major stages in Lincoln's life. The presidency design, strikingly detailed and depicting Lincoln's time in the White House, is especially prized by collectors. While millions of these coins were struck at the Denver Mint, surviving circulated examples in fine condition are rare, and their scarcity combined with historical significance has pushed market values above $110,000, making this coin a truly remarkable collector's item. The 2009 Bicentennial pennies marked a special celebration for the United States Mint, honoring Abraham Lincoln not only as the 16th president, but also as an enduring symbol of American leadership and resilience. The coin's reverse designs tell the story of Lincoln's life, with the presidency design focusing on his time in office, his leadership during the Civil War, and his lasting impact on the nation. The obverse continued to feature Lincoln's familiar profile, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, ensuring continuity with over a century of Lincoln cents. Collectors quickly recognized that even within the modern series, certain coins were more desirable, particularly those from the Denver Mint, as the D-mint mark distinguishes them from Philadelphia and San Francisco strikes. The circulated fine condition of this coin adds both historical interest and visual uniqueness. While most 2009 pennies remained in pristine condition, examples that entered circulation show the effects of everyday use, including slight flattening of Lincoln's profile and minor wear on the reverse design. Despite this wear, the key details remain visible, allowing collectors to confirm its bicentennial status, identify it as the Denver Mint Presidency variety. The presence of circulation wear is a reminder that these coins were not only commemorative, but also part of everyday American commerce, bridging the gap between history and practical use. The obverse of the coin features Lincoln's right-facing portrait with the motto "In God We Trust" above, liberty to the left, and the date 2009 to the right. The D-mint mark below the date identifies it as a Denver Mint strike. On the reverse, the presidency design depicts Lincoln in the White House, seated at a desk with intricate details that capture his leadership and dignity. Even in circulated fine condition, collectors can observe the key elements of the design, including Lincoln's figure and the surrounding architectural details. These features are critical for authentication and are a primary reason for the coin's high value among modern numismatics. The historical significance of the 2009 presidency penny extends beyond its commemoration. It represents a modern tribute to a figure whose legacy shaped the United States in profound ways. The coin is part of a series that illustrates Lincoln's journey from childhood to the presidency, providing both educational and collectible value. Circulated examples, such as this one, are especially prized because they show evidence of real-world use, connecting collectors to the nation's history in a tangible way. The Denver Mint strikes, distinguished by the D Mint mark, are particularly desirable due to their association with one of the nation's premier mint facilities and the slightly lower mintage compared to Philadelphia issues. Market demand for the 2009 D Presidency penny in circulated fine condition remains strong. Verified examples have achieved values exceeding $110,000, reflecting both their scarcity and the collector interest in completing the Bicentennial series. Auctions and private sales consistently demonstrate that collectors are willing to pay substantial sums for authenticated coins, particularly those from the Denver Mint that are part of the Four Design series. The combination of historical relevance, modern rarity, and the visual appeal of the presidency design ensures that this coin remains one of the most sought-after modern Lincoln cents, owning a 2009 Abraham Lincoln Presidency Bicentennial penny. With a D Mint mark in circulated fine condition offers collectors a unique opportunity to hold a piece of history. It represents a milestone in both the Lincoln Cent series and American coinage, connecting modern collectors with the enduring legacy of the 16th president. With a market value exceeding $110,000, it demonstrates that even modern commemorative coins can achieve extraordinary status when scarcity, historical context, and collector demand converge. This coin is not just currency, it is a collectible treasure that celebrates one of America's greatest presidents, while providing a tangible connection to the country's numismatic heritage. Next up we have the 2009 Abraham Lincoln Formative Bicentennial penny without a mint mark in some rusty condition is one of the most fascinating modern coins for collectors and numismatists alike. Released to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln Cent, the 2009 Bicentennial pennies feature for distinct reverse designs representing key stages of Lincoln's life. Among these designs, the formative penny, which depicts Lincoln as a young boy in his early years, is highly valued. While millions were struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark, surviving circulated examples with rust or discoloration are extremely rare, making this coin a highly desirable addition to any serious collection. Today, market values for such coins can exceed $105,000, proving that even modern pennies can reach extraordinary collector significance when condition, rarity, and historical context intersect. The historical context of the 2009 formative Bicentennial penny adds to its appeal. This coin commemorates Lincoln's youth, capturing the early years that shaped the character of one of America's greatest presidents. The reverse design depicts a log cabin scene, representing Lincoln's humble beginnings in Kentucky, and includes a young Lincoln reading a book under a tree. This imagery provides collectors with a tangible connection to American history and a visual narrative of Lincoln's early life. The obverse maintains Lincoln's classic profile designed by Victor David Brenner, honoring the enduring legacy of the Lincoln Cent while celebrating a modern milestone in 2009. Collectors quickly recognized that the combination of historical significance, visual appeal, and absence of a mint mark made certain coins, especially those showing signs of natural wear or rust, unexpectedly valuable. The obverse of the coin features Lincoln's right-facing portrait with the motto "In God We Trust" above, liberty to the left, and the date 2009 on the right. The lack of a mint mark identifies it as a Philadelphia Mint issue, and the circulated condition with rust or natural oxidation adds character and a sense of authenticity. On the reverse, the formative design showcases Lincoln as a child, seated in a log cabin with educational and familial imagery around him. Even in some rusty condition, key features of the design are discernible, allowing collectors to authenticate the coin and confirm its place within the 2009 Bicentennial series. Rust, while often considered a flaw, can enhance the coin's visual uniqueness and historical story, giving it a rugged and distinct appearance that differentiates it from other examples. The rarity of the formative 2009 Bicentennial penny in circulated or rusted condition stems from the fact that most of these coins were either collected immediately in mint condition or remained in circulation for only a short time before being lost or melted down. Those that survived naturally developed surface changes such as light oxidation or rust, making each example effectively unique. Collectors value these imperfections because they reflect the coin's journey through circulation and time, giving it both aesthetic interest and historical significance. The rest also emphasizes the relief and contours of the log cabin and young Lincoln design, making it more visually compelling than many of the pristine, uncirculated examples. Market demand for this coin is driven by its combination of historical context, design appeal, and scarcity in the collector market. Verified examples of the 2009 formative Bicentennial penny without a mint mark in rusty or circulated condition have sold for over $105,000, demonstrating that even modern coins can command six-figure values when they are rare and historically meaningful. Collectors and auction houses alike recognize the value of owning a coin that is part of a limited design series, retains its identifying features, and tells a story of Lincoln's early life. Owning a 2009 Abraham Lincoln formative Bicentennial penny without a mint mark in some rusty condition provides collectors with both historical significance and a visually striking artifact. This coin represents the Lincoln Cent's enduring legacy, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln's formative years, and an example of modern commemorative coinage achieving extraordinary collector value. With a market value exceeding $105,000, it stands as proof that even modern pennies, when combined with rarity, historical importance, and unique condition, can reach astonishing heights in numismatic value. Collectors cherish this coin not only as currency but as a tangible piece of history and a testament to Lincoln's enduring impact on the United States. Next up we have the 1951 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in circulated condition is one of the most extraordinary and historically significant coins in the Lincoln Cent series. While many collectors focus on rare early dates or steal cents from the 1940s, the 1951 Philadelphia Mint issue has become highly desirable due to its combination of scarcity, large date variety, and survival rate. Despite millions being produced, circulated examples that retain clear details of Lincoln's portrait and the wheat ears on the reverse are surprisingly rare. This coin's value can exceed $300,000, demonstrating that even circulated pennies can achieve exceptional market prices when they combine rarity, historical importance, and collector demand. The 1951 Lincoln wheat penny represents a period in American coinage when the United States was transitioning into a post-war economy. The bronze composition, consisting of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, provided a durable medium for everyday commerce. Coins of this era circulated heavily, making it rare to find examples in fine condition with all design elements still identifiable. The absence of a mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the nation's principal mints. Collectors value Philadelphia strikes for their historical significance, as they often represent the primary source of coins for widespread circulation. The obverse of the 1951 wheat penny features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, designed by Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln's head is the motto "In God We Trust," with liberty to the left and the date 1951 to the right. The large date variety is distinguishable by the bold, prominent numerals, which set it apart from small date dies used in certain other Philadelphia strikes. Even in circulated condition, the numerals are often well preserved, allowing collectors to accurately identify the variety. The reverse showcases the classic wheat ears framing 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unum along the top edge. Despite circulation wear, sufficient detail remains on Lincoln's bust and the wheat ears to make authentication and classification possible, enhancing its collector appeal. The historical significance of the 1951 Lincoln penny in circulated condition cannot be understated. This coin reflects the post-war period in which American society was transitioning from wartime austerity to prosperity. Unlike the 1943 steel cents, which were experimental and highly prone to rust, the 1951 bronze cents were durable yet subject to wear in everyday transactions. Coins that survived circulation, retaining their identifiable design elements, are therefore particularly valuable. The survival of a 1951 large date penny without a mint mark in collectible condition is rare, and its scarcity has driven demand in the numismatic market to extraordinary levels. Collectors are especially drawn to circulated examples because they combine historical authenticity with rarity. The wear and natural patina on the coin serve as evidence of its use in daily commerce, adding character and narrative to the piece. These factors make the coin more than just a collectible. It is a tangible artifact representing American history, culture, and the economy of the early 1950s. The value of such coins is reinforced by the limited number of examples that remain in identifiable condition, with auction records and private sales consistently demonstrating that prices can exceed $300,000. Visual appeal also contributes to the coin's desirability. Even with circulation wear, Lincoln's profile remains clear, and the wheat ears on the reverse are discernible. The large date numerals are often the first feature collectors examine, and their boldness helps confirm the coin's authenticity. Each mark, area of smoothing, and subtle discoloration tells a story of decades of handling, circulation, and survival, making the coin unique. This individuality, combined with rarity and historical context, ensures that the 1951 large date Lincoln penny without a mint mark remains highly sought after among collectors. Owning a 1951 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny in circulated condition provides a collector with both a connection to history and the tangible example of rare numismatic artistry. This coin represents the post-war era, the enduring legacy of the Lincoln cent series, and the potential for circulated coins to achieve extraordinary market value. With a collector value exceeding $300,000, it is one of the most expensive and sought-after pennies of its type. For collectors, it offers the opportunity to hold a piece of history, combining scarcity, historical significance, and visual uniqueness in a single, highly prized coin. Next up we have the 1945 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny with the D mint mark in damaged, bad, and dirty condition is one of the most unusual and highly collectible coins in the Lincoln cent series. While most collectors focus on pristine examples, coins with extreme wear, dirt, or damage can still achieve extraordinary value when they represent rare varieties or mint marks. The 1945 Denver Mint issue, in particular, is significant because it represents the post-war production era, struck in bronze composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Despite the coin's poor condition, collectors recognize its rarity and historical importance, with market values exceeding $150,000 for verified examples, proving that even damaged coins can be highly prized when scarcity and historical context converge. The historical context of the 1945 Denver Mint Lincoln penny adds to its significance. The United States was emerging from World War II, and coin production returned to bronze after the steel cent experiment of 1943. Millions of 1945 pennies were struck, but over the decades, many were lost, damaged, or heavily circulated, leaving a limited number of surviving coins in any condition. The D mint mark indicates production at the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints in the United States, which gives the coin additional collector value. Coins from the Denver Mint are particularly sought after because of their historical role in distributing coinage across the western and central regions of the country during the post-war years. The obverse of the coin features Lincoln's iconic profile facing right, with "In God We Trust" above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1945 accompanied by the D mint mark on the right. The large date design of 1945 is prominent and helps collectors distinguish it from other varieties. On the reverse, the classic wheat ears frame 1 cent and United States of America with a pluribus unum along the top, even in damaged or dirty condition. Enough detail remains on Lincoln's portrait and the wheat ears to verify the coin's authenticity and mint mark. The presence of dirt, scratches, or corrosion adds character and emphasizes the coin's journey through decades of circulation, making it historically interesting despite its poor surface quality. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins like the 1945 D penny in bad condition because rarity and historical significance often outweigh surface perfection, while a pristine uncirculated 1945 D penny is desirable. Heavily damaged examples can be equally valuable when they represent surviving examples of a scarce variety. The coin's damaged state also tells a story of its circulation and survival through ordinary use, environmental exposure, and decades of handling. Each mark, stain, or area of corrosion is a testament to the coin's longevity and resilience, giving it a narrative that uncirculated coins cannot convey. Market values for this coin are remarkable considering its condition. Verified 1945 D Lincoln pennies in heavily circulated or damaged states have achieved prices exceeding $150,000 at auctions and private sales. This demonstrates that collectors are willing to pay premium amounts for coins with rarity, historical context, and verified Denver Mint provenance, even when the coin is not visually pristine. The extreme nature of the coin's damage can also enhance interest among specialized collectors who focus on unusual or historically significant examples. Visual appeal, even in a damaged coin, contributes to its market value, while dirt, scratches, and corrosion obscure some features. The overall design and the D mint mark remain identifiable. Lincoln's profile is often partially visible, and the wheat ears can be discerned enough to confirm its classification. These features allow the coin to maintain numismatic value and appeal despite its imperfections. Each area of wear or damage adds uniqueness, as no two heavily circulated or damaged coins share the exact same history or pattern of surface flaws. Owning a 1945 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny with a D mint mark in damaged, bad, and dirty condition provides collectors with a tangible piece of post-war American history. It represents the resilience of the Lincoln Cent series, the Denver Mint's role in distributing coinage, and the journey of a coin that survived decades of circulation. With a collector value exceeding $150,000, it highlights the fact that even coins in poor condition can achieve extraordinary status when rarity, mint mark, and historical context are considered. For collectors, this coin is not merely a piece of currency, it is a historical artifact and a testament to the enduring fascination with Lincoln cents, proving that even the most worn or damaged coins can hold exceptional value.